up, you guys? Welcome to Sex Talk with T. Graye. I am your host, T. Graye. It is Tuesday. Y'all already know what it is. Gotta put the kids to bed, grab some wine. We about to have ourselves a damn good time. And you already know I have a phenomenal guest in the building tonight. If you're out here in these streets in this comedy world and you've been seeing Just Hilarious on tour, then you will also have seen my guest tonight, Uncle G, opens for her all over the country. This man doing everything, y'all. I don't know what he ain't doing besides making y'all laugh. Written books, got gummies, probably start to have a rap album. We don't know. We're gonna get into all of that tonight and how he be slinging and banging these young girls. We're gonna talk about it. Come on in here, Uncle G.
Well, thank you, T. Graye. It's great to be here, my dear. I am delighted. Got me a little Tuesday night buzz started. Got my hat on. I am ready.
You ready?
I'm ready to
You
talk.
ready? Look, and I'm jealous, okay? Because I need to get a hold of some of these Uncle G gummies. Tell everybody, look, before we even get started with talking about the show, let's talk about these gummies. Um,
Okay, yeah, that sounds fair.
Yes.
I have this. I have come out with my own brand of gummies, and you're able to get. I'll show you what they look like.
Okay, say no.
That's me. Yeah, they're Delta 8. They're legal everywhere, but they will get for now. But they will get you. I had to put a warning label on them because my comedians were. Anyway, I'm really happy about them. They're 25 milligram. They're $30 a pack. But the cool thing is, I'm not selling these. When you click on this little icon here, you go to my comedy album.
Hey, there
Yeah.
it is.
So I'm selling my album's $30. The gummies are free. Is the way I.
Hey, that's smart. He said, look, I'm gonna get these strings. I already know how to play the game.
Yeah.
So while we're on this right now, is the sex better off them gummies?
Oh, let's go on the warning label. It says, "Hey, it's great for having sex, but if you're already pregnant, stay off the damn things." That's exactly what it says. I wrote the warning label myself. It says if you got kids, keep them out of your stash. All that good stuff. Yeah.
All the fair warnings, all the
Oh
things
yes.
you
Yeah.
now. But look, I can't wait to get a hold of a bag. I can't wait to get a hold of the
Well, I
comedy.
get your address. I'll get you. I'll sit. Are you in California? Where are you at?
No, I'm in Maryland.
In Maryland, Baltimore.
Not far, yeah, not far from Baltimore.
Okay. Okay. See, I know my geography.
Yeah.
Because you from Atlanta.
Was this here not too long ago? I saw her at the premiere for the Love of Money. She was in town really quickly for that. Um, Phenomenal comedian. Very proud of her, from being from the area doing her thing. But
Yeah, Jess adopted me. It's a sweet, it's a great sweet story. Um, I actually have come off of tour with her for the last couple of months because of health issues.
mhm.
I've had a heart issue, prostate surgery, back surgery. It's but I'm playing local. I just can't go out and do 6 shows in 3 days no more, 4 days. But yeah, Jess named me Uncle G. And
Oh,
yeah, she picked me, saw me playing when she was out one night, and I hit her up and said, "Hey, Jess, don't know if you remember me, but I'd love to hang out." And she wrote me back within 30 seconds. How about 3,000 people in Baltimore? So I played the MGM Grand with 3,000 people my first show with her.
okay.
Yeah, it was scary. Yeah, I was the only white dude in the zip code. It's funny.
Listen, it's some other people in the zip code, but they probably wouldn't bring their ass to that show though.
That wasn't in that show. And it started on WPT, which really made it bad.
Hmm.
Because 3,000 people there and it started on time it means 1,700 of them walked through my act. They just got there.
Indeed.
Yes, ma'am.
Indeed.
But anyway, she's taking me everywhere. New York, Caroline's on Broadway, Texas, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, West Palm Beach. I just love her to death, and I'm indebted to her because I started comedy late when I was like 56. So anyway, I thought we was going to talk about sex.
We getting to it. I was letting you share your piece. I don't interrupt the man when they talk no
Well,
more.
I'll talk about me till the fucking sun comes up.
At least not an old man. I let y'all get y'all's in.
Mature, mature.
So, you guys, we are here to talk about sex. This is Sex Talk with T Grail, WEMS Radio. And I have with me the hilarious Uncle G, Greg Lanford. Been doing this thing for a mighty long time. So, I can only imagine some of the stories that you may have had of these sexual conquests over the years, especially since your life has changed in comedy. Now, is comedian sex better than pre comedian sex?
Well, you get comedian groupies, but they're not as good as rock star groupies. Once you tell the same joke twice, they leave. They, they
And
hang out. No, I had a long hell. I'm 63 years old, baby, and I'll confess, I had my first taste of brown sugar when I was 15 years old.
Okay,
Mhm. Met her on the track team. I,
okay.
I've been running with sisters ever since.
So, what is it about a sister that does it for you? Or was it just that first one set the stage and stuff?
Well, I got to back up a little bit because just like most successful black men, I've been divorced 3 times.
Mhm.
And just like most successful black men, all my wives have been white.
I'm sorry. That's funny.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm blushing. It's true. I'm turning red. But anyway, being divorced 3 times, I can tell you what a lifetime of pussy costs you. Yeah.
Exactly. What's the dollar amount on a lifetime of pussy?
Well, between child support, alimony, houses, 401ks, cost me $600,000. Yep.
Ooh.
I know. But I was married 20 years. I figured I got laid twice a week. That's 2,000 pieces of ass. If you do the math, it comes out $300 every time I got laid.
Hmm.
I done quit buying pussy. I started renting it.
You know what? I don't think that math is off though. I think that you probably dead on. And what's so crazy is people think that you're not still a hoe once you get married. You are.
No, I'm just saying if there's any sisters out there that want to make $300, they can reach out to me on Instagram.
And it's only twice a week.
Oh, that's just yeah. However you want to play it.
I mean,
I set up escrows. We
if it's
good.
only twice a week, right? I got you.
Yeah. Well, you gotta say average because the first year you married is fucking 14 times, but the last 2 years you married is like it's my
Yeah,
birthday. You know,
yeah, yeah.
start
It's
scheduling.
sad though how the dynamic of sex changes during the course of the relationship.
Yeah.
You think that that's more based on how we feel or based on what we want or need?
No, I think it's I can't speak for women, but I've been divorced 3 times. All the women are different. They ain't got nothing in common. So it's that people say it's got to be me, but it ain't. It's the institution of marriage.
Mm,
Okay, because they came up with that during Middle Ages. Okay, Romeo and Juliet. They was only 12 and 13 years old. They was gonna die when they was 20.
mm-hmm.
Marriage never was intended to last more than 7 years. So I think marriages ought to be on a contract with renewal clauses and shit.
So, in your life now, you're single,
Mm.
right?
Yes, not by choice.
You're out here in these streets,
I
but
am.
but you've had this, major surgery, post surgical sex, especially with the implications of some of the medicines you take. I mean, you still slinging that thing?
Oh, baby, I got. Let me see if it's handy. I got a medicine bag. I carry all my damn medicine in. Anyway, ain't no Viagra in it because I don't need that shit. We're good. Yeah, no, yeah. Ain't no problem there.
Ain't nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that though.
Well, that's what happens.
That's a blessing.
I had prostate, back, and heart surgeries. I figured prostate. Once I got a new dick, I needed a new back and a new heart to support it. So I'm
Indeed.
doing good.
Indeed.
I'm a rebuilt man. Matter of fact, my prostate, my dick surgery cost me $50,000.
Wow. What did they? I mean, what did they do? Like,
Okay, it's prostate
you
surgery.
have to,
You know where the prostate lives?
I do know exactly what a
It
prostate is.
lives in that taint. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. It's good that a woman knows where it lives.
yeah.
Anyway, think but
Not
two
with
ways to get there.
orgasms that way, sir. But go ahead.
Okay. Think but two ways to get to it.
Mm,
They either gonna go up your ass
mm,
or down your penis,
okay.
which is what they did to me.
Mm,
First time I ever wish somebody got up my ass because they went through my penis.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, it was $50,000. So I
So
might not have the biggest dick,
$50.
but I got an expensive dick. This is
How
caviar.
long is your dick gonna work for 50 grand? Is that gonna work for forever?
It's gonna work tonight if it needs to. That's all it has to.
He said, I just gotta get out the gate.
Okay, just don't even pretend.
I just gotta get out the gate. So, what is most important about sex to you?
What is most important to what?
What's most important about sex to you?
Um, See, I'm fucked up. I got a female gene in me somewhere. Yeah, that means when I have sex, I have an automatic emotional attachment.
Oh, hmm.
Uh-huh. So I'm real careful about who I fuck. Pardon me, excuse me, it's who I sleep with.
Who you fuck? It's okay. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So no. But I do. All three of my wives have one thing in common. They slept with me on first date. So hell,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, you got the gift of gab. You talk the drawers right off of it.
Oh yeah. I'll make it. Uh-huh.
He said, uh-huh.
I, I used to be a slut, baby. It's different.
You say used to be, but I feel it's yeah.
No. I quit drinking 23 years ago.
Okay. And then when your sluttiness went with the drinking.
Yeah, cause shit, if they come in and they are six when they come in the door
Mm-hmm.
at midnight, they still gonna be a six. They ain't gonna look no better, so it don't work. And you don't get all that. Ooh, baby, oh, you so fine. You don't. Yeah. So I got standards. I got standards all of a sudden. It just screwed up my whole sex life.
So I would think that having standards would then maybe improve the sex life. Maybe not so much the frequency, but
I was gonna say
definitely the quality. Because I
you're
feel like
100%
now,
right. You're 100% right.
yeah,
The when I said that incorrectly, it has decreased the quantity,
mhm,
but the quality is. I don't want ever wake up and chew my arm off. You know.
right, right.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. So yeah, that's a good point. Thank you.
But no, so a lot of people do end up in that position. Though. A lot of people do go to bed with somebody, wake up in the morning, and it's like immediate regret. But I live, and maybe it's like fairy tale in my mind, but I feel as if we all know what we're doing when we go in there. No matter if you're drunk, high, whatever, you know who the fuck you bring home. Like I feel like sex shouldn't end that way. If you know that this is a monster when you met this monster, like
Oh, they were warned. They was all warned. Don't get me wrong. They kept coming back. But I'm with you. You know what you're doing. I don't think there's a soul on earth, if the truth be told,
uh,
who hadn't made a sexual mistake.
yeah,
Okay.
we all
Yeah.
do.
And stuff they keep this deep dark secrets. And that's cool.
Mhm.
Um, so don't judge me. Is all I'm saying. And I'll try not to judge you. I
But
got a friend. I
that
got a
deep dark secret sex sometimes be the best.
say what now?
Said the deep dark secret sex sometimes be the best.
Oh, what you talking about? Yeah, that is the best. That's right.
Oh my god! It be like I
Unless it's
can't tell
unless
nobody. It's like the motherfucker fucking the shit out of me.
yeah, sneak out. Then I don't know. Makeup sex is good. I don't like pity sex.
Mm.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody does, whether the person is the one being pitied or
yeah.
you know what I mean.
I
Like
don't think either party's going for
anybody.
that. Yeah,
So
no.
if you had to put your perfect sexual scenario together, what would that be?
Hmm.
What type of sex
Um,
do you?
Gosh, that's a hard question. That's an emotional question for me. Um, because my fiance just broke up with me and gave me back my
Mhm.
ring. But you like my watch? She gave me a sister gave me back my ring.
She said, "I ain't got
I
time
can't.
for that shit."
I don't even get change back from sisters when they go to the store. How the hell am I going to get a ring back? But anyway, uh,
You fucked that somewhere along the line, bro.
yeah. Anyway, we were spiritual. We met all three criteria of of relationship. To me, it's three parts. You got to have the brain, you got to have the heart, you got to have the growing. Okay, you got to
Mhm.
have
Mhm.
sexual, the emotional, and the intellectual. And when you get those three, that's pretty good stuff. And if you both got a little kink in you, that's even better. So that's I don't know. Did that answer your question sufficiently?
Not at all. Not one bit. It's okay. So so let me see if I can bring it on around. So those three things then for you create the perfect sexual experience.
That and a bunch of mirrors.
A bunch of mirrors. That's 63. Okay.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Used to be water beds. You can't find them no more.
You cannot. You
Uh,
cannot. I've never had sex on a waterbed.
you poor thing. It's hard to get a toehold. I'll tell you that much.
I've never had sex on a
I had
waterbed.
sex on a cold water bed. That damn thing like I,
So I mean, I remember waterbeds, but at the time that I got to an age of having sex, they were non-existent.
yeah, no, you
But
get
I used to want to, like when I was a kid, before I had my first experience, like I always wanted to have my first time on a waterbed.
you've seen water beds, right?
I didn't know, yeah, but I mean, when you're a kid, you just
They
think, oh,
got that
it's so cool, like
they got that fake leather, you know,
yeah.
thing coming around it, and had to drain it with a hose pipe and take it to the sink or out the window. It was a and then wonder if it's going floor going to fall out from under.
So at 63, do you think that you've had your best experience, or do you think it's still to come?
Oh no, baby, I got a lot left for me. You don't know. No. The best has come to me. Me and the Lord's talked about that. He put me in a lot of places,
Mhm.
and he didn't take me this far to let it slide. I'm looking. I'm. You can't have faith and fear at the same time.
You cannot.
No, no, no. And if I'm afraid, that's because I ain't got enough faith. Okay. So when those moments come of that melancholy, you know what I'm talking about, after a
Mhm.
breakup and all that,
Mhm.
then I just think of the things to come because I still got it. You still got it. We still got it.
Yes, we do. Yes, we
Hmm.
do.
Hmm.
Yes, we do. I'm trying to hold on to it as long as I possibly can. I believe that people should be able to do it until they die.
They do it till they die.
That's just my frame of mind. That's just my way of thinking. Like I understand that,
Them
at the
all
age of
them people in the
but
they everybody's having sex till they die. All them people in nursing homes said they died of COVID. They broke out in age. Everybody's fucking everybody.
I can believe that. I
I'm
can
just
believe that
kidding.
the shit's happening. That's just
Yeah.
I don't know. STDs run rampant in nursing homes because they're not worried about getting pregnant,
Yeah.
so they don't even consider the gonorrhea chlamydia side. They out there fucking me, getting it in. Like
Apparently,
I don't want that to be me, but I want that to be me.
I'm nowhere near that. I'm nowhere near that yet, but there's potential there.
Yes, 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 super potential.
Hmm.
So, and speaking to some of your experiences or what you haven't experienced yet, I've had a lot of men on here younger than you, who say, "Well, I've had it all. I've done it all. I've done everything I could ever possibly want to do. I've learned everything." Do you think that that's a fair ideal for a man to have when it comes to sex?
Not at all, because I'm a generous lover. Okay, It ain't about what I receive. I like, and every woman's different, and every woman's a conqueror. That's a quest, whether we want to admit it or not. And every woman is different. White women and sisters have different sex, and sisters among sisters. Don't get me wrong, I ain't trying to categorize everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have sex with a white chick, you don't know if she came or not, usually. But a sister will give you warning. She'll tell you, you get three oh shits, you got it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that third, oh shit. Yeah, you know what about. Like, yeah, you time it out. You just hope you can hang out. After you think about baseball, think about something else until that third oh shit. Then yeah.
Oh, yeah, that third one.
You see, I speak from, I know from whence I speak. I ain't saying I'm sisters. I ain't saying I'm woke, but I have woke with some sisters.
Would you have woke with some?
Yeah, I can't believe what y'all go through with y'all's hair. God Almighty, wraps and weaves and
It's a lot.
all that pieces. And I told sister I'd help. I buy her hair. Went in the store. There's a little thing there. Yeah, I'll buy that for you. $7. I know she needed 35, 45 of the some bitches. Yep. I can't believe y'all go through that. I really can't.
Indeed, indeed, we do.
I know.
But I think it's all about one making us feel good, however we choose to look beautiful. But then two, it's all about appeasing an appetite. Because when it comes to, say, for me in hair and switching it up, I like to be able to give a guy variety. Do you
Right.
like that
And
variety?
you get that with a sister because I've had wives I try to get wear wigs because hell I was tired of looking at them
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Um, but no, you get that you do get a lot of variety, but it's a lot of work on y'all, and I like a natural look. I know it's tough on y'all to keep that because of the
Mhm.
weather and all that, but um, I know angel baby, I know baby hair. I know see people all the time. I tell them what good edges they got. You know, they love to hear that shit.
Hilarious.
Uh,
Hilarious. Salute to all you sisters who still got your own natural edges. You know what I mean? Salute to you all who haven't ripped them junks out, unglued them, glued them back, whatever the case may be. Salute to you guys who keeping your edges on lock. Most
I,
definitely.
I kind of missed that last part. I
No,
apologize.
I was talking to the women in the audience for keeping
Oh,
your edges together. For the ones who still got their own natural, real edges, I'm just giving them a quick.
well, I salute them 100%. I, I'm convinced, that we got the Bible saying Adam and Eve were white, but I think they were black, and that one of the curses good Lord laid on y'all was making sister's hair the way it is because y'all have a hell of a time.
So when it comes to having sex, you said, okay, a black woman will definitely let you know when we're about to come, but are there any other legitimate differences between having sex from one race to the other? Or is it all more so just stereotype?
I think it's stereotype, and I'm not one to speak to for everyone or every race, and I can't speak for all white people or all white women. I can only speak for me, and
Mm-hmm.
I definitely can't speak for all sisters. Um, I don't know. I think the expectation. I just don't know. I've been taught. I've found out that really, and you tell me if I'm wrong. Just the other day, I was being told that when brothers pay for a dinner and all that, they kind of expect sex to come with that
Mm-hmm.
expense. Okay, and it's not just a gentlemanly thing. And I don't think that the there's a lot of cultures don't do that. Okay, so I think that when you pick, sisters are a little bit hesitant of thinking all you want to do is sleep with them. Well, all I want to do is meet them
Mm-hmm.
because they ain't interested. If they're not interesting, I'm not interested in most cases.
I think that is the dynamic. Sometimes I would love to say that it would be more younger men than older men. I would love to say that, but I don't know how true that is. But I do know a lot of brothers that operate in that vein or have that expectation that if I do spend X amount or if I take you out, then this is what's owed at the end of the day, or that's what the expectation is. I've met people like that, but on the same token, I have met men who don't operate like that at all.
Like I
Um,
said, we can't make stereotypes.
yeah, but it is very when I have the discussion of sex, especially if you ever enter race into the discussion, a lot of it is, well, a white woman would do this, and this. An Asian woman would do this, and this. But a black woman is not going to do this, is not going to do this, not going to do that. And for me, when it comes to those stereotypes, I feel like they're misguided. I feel like there's really no place for them. I feel like a lot of times men who speak on these experiences never really have the experience. And rather I think they just like to hear themselves talk. Like, if you ain't never had a real certified bona fide freak, you ain't had nothing no way, no matter what color she was.
That's
No
true.
matter how her pussy shaped, what it sound like, what her sex noise is. Like, a freak is a freak, no matter where.
Where it comes from, it's
Yeah.
all good. And if you're connected in that way, it really works great. It does, till the crazy comes out, and then it breaks wild.
I mean, you
But I'm
know,
with you. I'm
putting
with
the
you on
baggage
this.
on people. There's no point. They're gonna be crazy at the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't. You can't. I don't generalize. And I never go anywhere that I'm not welcome
Mhm.
with a woman. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so no doesn't mean no, but it just means get another no, and two no's mean no. But one no just means I'm testing the water.
This is in the subcontract of the Me Too movement. It takes this amount of no's to really mean no. One of them
And
no's is a maybe. One of them no's is a possible.
that's just like what I call pursuing. Y'all call stalking. You know, 30 years ago, a man shows
You had them bitches bushes. You had them
30, ye- 30 years ago, a man shows up on your porch with flowers. It's like, oh, hello. Today, y'all call the police. Take a, uh-uh.
yeah, you're not gonna come over here unannounced. No, you call first. You
Right, or at your office, or just back in the day, it worked.
And you know what though? I think that part, the courtship, it's it's missing. And I think that for a lot of people, their sex lives would be better if they did learn how to court. If they did learn how to, because that's intimacy, what that is in that phase and in that building portion. It's building intimacy, although it's not physical. But I think it makes for some of the best physical experiences. Um, I
Oh
think
yeah, I love dating. The courtship, but I like getting there. Like getting there too. Don't get me wrong. Um, but the first part of any relationship is great. I've been through three of these things. Um, it's always it should be or be out of it. But when
mhm,
it gets bad and you pull up and you hit that garage door and you see her car, you see their car, you go, oh shit, it's time to leave because everybody needs a haven as
yeah.
well, a safe place. Yeah.
So, in having, you know, different partners for however long you've been fucking,
No,
you,
I'm a
uh,
ser-
go ahead.
I'm one at a time. I'm a serial monotonous.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But what do you think is the most important thing that you've learned about a woman's body? Is there one thing that you think is kind of paramount? Go ahead.
Yes. Things have changed since I was a kid. When I was a kid, you couldn't find a clit to save your life, okay? Because there was hair everywhere, okay? I mean, there were books on where to find the clitoris.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays, with the shaping and all that other, you can see one from across the room at a strip club. It's the damnest thing I ever seen. Uh, so I think that getting the woman, making sure she's getting what she needs, and that's what I meant by generous lover is taking that extra time. And if they don't, I'm a vaginitarian. Okay, that's the only way I can put it. And I enjoy them getting their orgasm orally as well as the other. But when they're riding that and then they have that first one and you don't get off of it and you stay for a little bit until she calms down, you let her ride it again. That's better than 3 shits. You tell me I'm lying.
Yeah, I'm hell yeah. Look, you got me excited just listening to the process.
That's the process. I mean, that's the fun.
To the process. I
And
was listening to some of your stand up, and one of these things I came across there, you did say you are what you eat. You know what I mean?
you are what you eat. Hey, yeah, because they say white guys smell like when we get wet, we smell like wet dogs.
That's what some people say.
That's an urban myth. All right. But if you are what you eat, I smell like pussy.
Hey, it ain't nothing wrong with that. You have that shit down to a science. It
With
sounds.
just a hint of ass.
I'm not saying that some of my reviewers should take notes, but some of y'all need to run this back a couple of times. Get,
Yeah.
get your game up. Get
You
your game
gotta
up.
you gotta be quick. Don't
Is that your favorite thing to do in the bedroom?
what's that?
Eating pussy. Is that your favorite thing to do in the bedroom?
To her, yeah.
At what point in your life did you get into that? And then why is it your favorite?
Because it's the view. Okay. And yeah, I don't cut my hair too short because I like to get grabbed a hold of just right behind the ears. Just yeah. And I didn't know we was gonna get into this talk, but anyway, yeah, that's hmm like I said, I'm a vaginitarian, true and blue, and it ain't because the other don't work. We'll go there, but yep,
I
you got
know there are, and I would dare to even jump out here with this number, but I feel like it's probably 60-40. 40% in my opinion of men really, really just enjoy eating pussy.
yeah.
And then the other 60% is either made up of guys who don't do it at all or who will do it just cuz. And so when you get in head just cuz, it's never enjoyable.
No,
You guys, it's not enjoyable from the woman's perspective. If it's the man doing it, it's not enjoyable for a man from the female side if we are just going through the motions. Um, but when you come across somebody that truly, truly is passionate about it, they savor your body. They relish in it. It's the smells, it's the taste, it's the feel, it's the flesh. Like, when somebody's really, really into that shit, it takes you to a whole nother level.
that's it. Get that nose in there. Get that on that.
Yeah, it takes you
I'm
to a whole
talking
nother
about.
level. And
Yeah.
I'm not dismissing the dick by no means. I'm not
Oh, I
dismissing.
know that. Yeah, I know that quite well.
Don't come to the bedroom bringing that at all. But I know a lot of times when we get hit that's too good as a woman, our first, especially if we haven't seen the dick yet, our first thought is like, oh, is he eating me too good because it's about to be small and the sex is about to be
Uh-uh.
whack? Like, sometimes it's scary for somebody to eat it too good. Like, just
Uh,
y'all check the package out first.
yeah, we're good, baby. I tell you what. I think every sister ought to try a little white dick. All right. Not that I got a little white dick. I got a big white dick. I just got a little black dick. All right. You know what I mean? I'm good on the white scale. I'm humping on down. I'm all right. I ain't never had no. It's all good. No complaints. Some of them have gone. I have had them say, "I knew it." Short guys always have big peckers. Like, thank you, God. I knew there was a reason I was short.
Hilarious. Short
Anyway,
dudes do be coming with those shockers, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, everybody thinks it's the tall guys, and the tall guys are well hung, or at least they're long. But sometimes these short dudes, they be coming out the closet with these things. I personally believe that you have to really check a man's hands. Like 9 times out of 10, the hands will let you know. Every once in a while, I feel like you get a shocker. Every once in a while, you come across somebody and it's like, oh my god. But I think that that's a
I can't
fantastic
speak to no,
impression to leave.
I can't speak to none of that, I'm quite proud of my wife and my hair. I'm 63. My hair ain't looking good right now, but goddamn, I got good hair.
Okay, now
You keep
forehead.
checking out, baby. Huh?
I said, okay, forehead hair. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
But
good.
you're young, but you know what though? You're a young man, and I know that some of you will probably be like, "What you talking about, T?" But the way that the world is, the way that we're built now, at one point, 65 was only life expectancy. Like you weren't made to live this long. But people are living longer. People are healthier. People are fucking longer. Like you're still in a good space and in a good phase to to get it. And I think that this is just you should be enjoying each one. I
Well,
made a statement a couple weeks ago that I'm in an age and I'm in a space where my days are numbered, and so when it comes to sex for me, I want my days to include in that. I want my days to include whether it be masturbation or some level of orgasms. Like I just feel as if I'm on the back end of my sexual journey, even if I still fuck another 30, 40 years, like I'm still on the back end of it. So I might as well enjoy it. I might as well do it till I can't do it no more.
I'm
Um,
with you. I'm 100%. At a certain age, you lose that morning wood. All right, I'm just telling you. But masturbation in the morning is better than coffee.
Indeed, it is.
You get that going. So yeah, get that. Uh, the sex every day at my age is not without a partner is very difficult. Okay,
Hmm.
and I ain't. I'm not. I used. I'm not renting no pussy, even though I do know it costs $300 a pop. Uh, so I think when I was younger and in y'all's age, it was great. But you're talking about your days being numbered. I'm 63. No man on either side of my family have lived to 70. But this
Hmm.
heart thing just gave me a reprieve. And
Hmm.
people my age are amazed that at 7:30, 8 o'clock is when I start heading out to go do comedy at 9 and get home at 1, or if I go over to on tour and stay up to 2 every night and all this other stuff. But
Hmm.
if you don't get it, people, it won't be got.
Indeed.
I mean, you got to get to the. I s- and I'll tell you this: before I started, you said a long time. I've only really been doing comedy 7 years, but I've been touring with Jess for three in albums. I've met my dreams for an old man to start late to do something. If I was younger, it'd be great. But I know my days are numbered. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
um, but I did it. I went out and did it. Okay, and I'm telling anybody that's listening to you, you got a passion, go do it. Don't go broke doing it, unless. But I don't know where all that went. I have overindulged in my gummies, Uncle G's funny gummies. Before you called, and before I go to, I've also got an album coming out called The Ballad of Uncle G.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and this is my book, The Ballad of Uncle G. That's coming out as well.
And so, what is this book about?
Well, I had a fucked up childhood, and uh, ended up had two brothers commit suicide. A third one try. Out of four brothers, I'm the only one that ain't tried to kill himself.
Mm.
And talks about all the good times we had growing up in old redneck Georgia.
Hmm.
Gets a little bit on the just on how on the race back then, and then it gets on how I used humor
Hmm.
to overcome all that, and how I got on stage and you know have with Jess Hilarious, and I'm telling jokes, and I'm bringing awareness to suicide and mental illness.
Hmm.
which we hadn't talked about, but I do.
Oh, there we go.
You
Sorry.
got it?
Yeah, disappeared for a hot second. So, with everything that you do, um, what's next? Like you've written the book, you've done the albums, you're touring, you got your legal should be a legal product.
Yeah, I know it really should, but
Right.
it ain't. So,
What's next?
um, I when I started, and that's what I started to get on earlier. The difference between a dream and a plan is that a plan is written down.
Hmm.
And before I even started comedy, I started a business plan and model of things that I needed and wanted to accomplish, and I've done most of them. My last two goals are to be I want to do chocolate sundaes at the Laugh Factory in LA.
Hmm.
And I think I've got a booking there in January of next year. Okay, which I would, so that's, and I'm going to get on I'll be at the Apollo at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't, I just meant to get into comedy. It wasn't on purpose that I became an urban comedian.
Hmm.
Uh, that's the avenue that found me. And it's opened up my eyes and brought so many beautiful people into my life that I never would have met before. Um, it's made me see the world different.
Hmm.
I know I'll never experience the black the I'll never go through what the black experience, but I've learned a lot of understanding. I think for it,
Hmm.
and from where I came from, everybody that I grew up with rednecks and shit. They don't know what to think of me right now. They can kiss my ass. They need, they need to get out of town more often because beautiful. Everybody's got kids, everybody's got love, everybody's got needs, everybody gets lonely, everybody has something to be thankful for. And it don't matter what color, what race, what creed.
Hmm.
And I did have a sister ask me one time I ever dated outside my race, and I said, well, I ain't never dated outside the human race. But other than that, I'm trying to take them all in.
Amen.
Yes, ma'am. I
Amen.
made to get to preaching. That's the third gummy kicking in.
These gummies operate in phases. Let's see.
Oh, they do. They do. Yeah. No shit. They actually do.
So you shared a couple of things that I guess would be on your comedy bucket list. Doing the Apollo, things of that nature. Shout out to all the dope people at the Apollo. Bob Sumner, slide this bruh in, okay? He deserves it. Um, what would be on your sexual bucket list?
My sexual what?
I said you kind of gave some things that would be on your comedy bucket list. I said, what are some things that would be on your sexual bucket list?
Uh, I want to find that one to take me home. I buried a lot of people and
Hmm.
I've lost a lot of loves. Um, I'm looking for that one that will, it's not, I know we're talking sex, but I'm talking love,
Yeah, yeah.
and that perfect partner. So as far as that goes, um, I quit drinking. So I got these fucking standards now. Okay.
So what do you think with
So,
your new set of standards? What do you think makes the perfect partner?
a sense of humor, communication. Uh, they have to be with me. They have to have a strong personality because I do, and it's easy for a woman to be docile or complacent, and that's not. I don't appreciate a docile or complacent woman.
Uh-huh.
I quit reading minds when I found out what people thought about me. Okay,
Mm,
so and that's it. I mean, she's got to be beautiful. She's gonna be. Um, I got preferences, but beautiful to me, and that's all that matters. But it's have you ever dated interracially?
when I was younger, yes,
You remember the looks you used to get?
yes.
You know who
So
you still get those, by the way.
I believe it. I
Yeah,
believe it.
it's usually the really old women, usually old black chicks. Okay, the really old black women. They look, but they don't take away. They stare and they don't quit staring. I
Very true.
think they're jealous. I think they're just going, damn. I could have had some white dick things in my.
You know what though? I was so young. Um, but I was young, but because it wasn't very many, like those experiences really, really stand out to me. Um,
Well, you get to a point where you don't even. If you're with the right partner, it's just you and her in the room anyway.
mhm,
You know what I mean?
mhm.
No matter where you go, and that's hard to keep over the years. That's why marriages should be coming with a 7 year option to renew. But think about it: 7 year option to renew. He'd start losing weight about year 6. He'd pick up his socks,
Mhm.
bring home some roses. She'd start cooking shit. She'd dust off her crock pot. She'd come to bed, quit coming to bed in that damn flannel gown. After 5 years, every woman thinks she deserves a flannel gown. I bought my third wife flannel sheets just trying to get her to come to bed naked.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm not built for that. Like I would never. I'd rather be in bed with nothing than to come to bed in one of those moo or grandma type situations.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't do it. I got
Yeah.
a mental block on it. Like I can't even really drive a minivan for real. I feel like it just takes my cool points away. Um,
I had sex with an old woman not long ago. She came out of the bathroom in this little negligee,
mhm.
see through.
You know that's right. I
She's
know that.
she's my age. She's an old woman, but
Mhm.
she said before we get going, I gotta warn you, I got a cute angina. And I said that's good because your titties are shot.
Oh, poor titties.
I know.
Oh, titties. No, but it's all right. So, like, I know you said that your first experience with a black woman, you remember when you were 15, and you know what I mean. It takes you back to a specific point. I have experience like that with a white guy, and this guy, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like when social media first began to get popular, I was looking for this guy with a flashlight in the daytime, trying to
Yeah,
find him. Because the whole
that first was hot, wasn't it?
oh
Hot.
my gosh. Boy, if you out there right now, Ryan Finnegan, wherever you are, hopefully you did become a pilot, wherever you flying at.
Yeah, I ain't looking for mine. The thing when you get my age, you don't want to see somebody you had sex with 45 years ago. I'm just
Oh my
telling you.
gosh, no, not even
No,
that. We were kids, but
it
it was great. Like I didn't even know how to appreciate it. It was
yeah.
fantastic.
No. But yeah, I don't want to see anybody I used to sleep with 45 years ago. They get all wrinkled up and shit, fat, wrinkled. They get thyroid. You know, they get married and their thyroid fucks up. They get fat. They say it's the thyroid. Then they get divorced, lose about 45 pounds. So
No
I guess
bullshit. That does happen.
that's
So,
yeah.
what do you find sexy?
Confidence. Um, a well maintained person. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Dresses decent. Uh, but then again, I don't care. It's different. Short skirts, that's sexy as hell. The low hanging thing, that's sexy as hell. Uh, you know, slutty's always good for me, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna hit on that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
To me, sex is a woman that carries herself with a certain demeanor
Mhm.
and has a touch of appreciation for a gentleman. And I'm boring the shit out of you.
You're not. You're not. Not at all. I will be 100% transparent. I'm exhausted.
I can get it.
I'm exhausted. So believe you me, you are not boring me at all. You're giving me a little bit of extra life that I so desperately needed today. but it has been just a very, it's been a trying day. It really, really has. It really has. That's all. I'm just tired. I've been up since crazy early. I'm just,
Well, I was just cutting up with you. They actually said yawning that people, it's not because they're sleepy, it's because they're getting
they're
their
hot.
attention back. They're getting their attention back. So thank you for yawning.
Supposed to cool your body off.
Is that right?
I guess I'm hot.
Mm-hmm.
Making this young girl hot over here.
You ain't having flashes yet, are you?
Hell no, I ain't that old.
I like my women postmenopausal. These young women, they got hot flashes. These old women, they'll cook you a hot meal.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Yes, they will. So that's very interesting because now I think I'm age wise, I'm slowly sliding into cougar age. And so young dudes have this expectation of me when they meet me, when they try to talk to me, that they always say that I'm supposed to feed them and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not there yet.
You supposed to feed them?
I'm supposed to feed them. I'm supposed to fuck them and feed them. Like,
I'm sorry. I have to do both. So I'm on the other side of that. You talking about getting older and such though. I can't. I'm to a point where if I date an older woman, she ain't a cougar. She's a saber tooth.
hell yeah.
Yeah. Last woman I dated a while back, she's 69 years old.
Mm.
Taught me 69 years old. Taught me a sex move can't no young woman teach you.
Talk about it. What is it?
Yes. You ever heard of a sex move called a 138?
No. What is
Yeah.
that?
This ain't in the Karma Sutra. This ain't on no bathroom walls. This ain't on the stalls. Sex move called a 138. That's when you have 69 with a 69-year-old. We'll give these slow fuckers time.
Dangerous.
Some of your listeners may be slow. They'll catch that shit in 20 minutes. It'll kill them.
It just sounds dangerous. So, when it comes to older women versus younger women, do you have a preference?
You know, I hope the hell neither one of them's listening. Um, there's a 29-year gap between girlfriends.
Mm,
Yeah, one was slightly older than me, and the other one's definitely younger than me.
mm-hmm.
And as good the quality and all that other, how she that the older one, there's no way you're going to compete with the. I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
just a man. I got two brains. I still got two brains. The dick don't run me as much as he used to, but he still tells me what to do.
Right.
So yeah, but there is a difference. There's a lot of differences. Older women have to have I don't know. I'm going to shut up before I.
Yeah, come on.
And I'll tell you, you
Gummy's
asked me,
word. What's the gummy's word?
you did ask me what's the difference between black women and dating sisters and dating white women. And I'll tell you what it is. It's a coochie.
Okay.
It's the coochies are different in that white woman's coochie's just a wrinkled up pink kind of
Mm.
fleshy thing, but the sisters is like a Picasso.
Mm.
hmm I was
What's
trying to
that pussy? Okay.
think of the Henry Pollock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a different. It's just beautiful. So there you go, and that's the fourth gummy kicking in.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I
I
think
can
that's different.
appreciate the fact that our pussies are beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. I hate to say
Mhm.
it.
I think it does require a lot of attention. It does require a lot of taking care of it well and grooming well. Um, because pussy can be fucked up. It
Oh,
can,
I've
it
started on
can
some
be
and backed up real quick.
it can be fucked up.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes people overlook that self care is so important.
Well,
Self care
this is
takes precedence over how you perform, whether you who you choose to share your body with, what have you, because If you don't have a good self care plan, what difference does it make if you think you got the best pussy? What difference does it make if you think you got that wop or whatever the case may be? Your wop might smell like the entire fish market if you're not into proper self care, proper maintenance. Make it
Yeah.
place,
That-
you know what I mean, a meal for a person. You want to prepare a nice meal.
The and that's when you asked me what I found sexy. I said a woman that was confident and had kept herself well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind
Mm-hmm.
of runs across the gamut of that thing. Um, but yeah, there's no joke about Adam was sitting there and God came walking up and said, "Where's Eve at?" Adam said, "She's in the ocean taking a bath." God said, "Oh me, I'll never get the smell off them fish."
Oh, poor fish. That's terrible.
I know what. That's still the fourth gummy working.
It's not. Look, that's you. That's all you. So I'm gonna make this my last question.
All right.
I'm lying. I might not. What is it that you feel that you bring to the bedroom that absolutely no other man does?
I told you tentativeness. I'm generous. And
Okay.
I don't mean money. I'm talking about taking care of them. And I'm to the point where, every guy should be happy and appreciative if he's getting laid. I
Hmm.
don't know how I don't even ask. I don't know how other people handle things. Um, I've heard people, guys aren't into it. They just grunt, grunt, what, I don't know. I'm theatric. Okay.
Hmm.
I bring, the candles and the music, I set the whole tone. For me, for an old man, sex is an all afternoon event. Okay, it ain't just wham bam, thank you, ma'am. It's setting up. It's the art of having the room ready and everything perfect when she comes in the door
Hmm.
is all part of the foreplay. If you want to know the truth,
Hmm.
and having everything perfect back there in the way she likes it, and you know that is that's good stuff. That's what I bring. I bring the game.
You're not wrong with that. You're not wrong with that. Y'all fellas better get up on this game.
You better. I don't bring no shame, so do what you want to. Freak your ass out.
You feel me? So, okay, this will be the last thing.
Okay.
Um, we're coming to the end of 2021. We've survived this pandemic. Life has changed. Perspective has changed, especially perspective on the bedroom and the priority that sex plays in our lives. Um, what would be your best post pandemic sex advice?
Woo! Get out there, folks. Don't sit in your damn house. It's not going to come to you. It never was going to come to you. But you got an opportunity to go back out and go get it. And you might not have that opportunity again long because who knows what the hell's going to be next. Um, but go out and enjoy. And I have noticed that people that are going out to the comedy shows and to
Mm-hmm.
the concerts that I've attended
Mm-hmm.
are enjoying themselves and yelling and smiling more than I've ever seen them do before because we're so happy. So
Mm-hmm.
post-pandemic sex is like not 70s sex, y'all. Go get all you can. I wish you back then you could just take a penicillin penicillin shot and it'd all be gone. But wear a condom, have fun, get all you can, and if you get somebody pregnant, y'all step the fuck up.
That part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, protect yourself. Ain't no need. Ain't no need. There's enough homeless children out there anyway. Enough kids out there without daddies. So it's tough enough because how you going to everybody gets divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody keep the first job.
Right. Right. Right.
Anyway, yeah, I'd be my old man advice. Go get it all you can, but don't get none on you.
So, before we head out, make sure that you tell everybody how they can follow you, what
Oh,
they
definitely.
need to purchase, and everything that is Uncle G.
Okay, you reach me at at Uncle G Comedy on Instagram. Okay. And that's where you really need to go because that's where I'm going to drive everything. My gummies, if you're interested, they're $30 a pop. Not my gummies, but my album are $30 a pop.
Mm-hmm.
But you get those. So I'm going to say three over. If you want 3 bags of these, I'll send them to you for $100 and I'll do the mailing. You just hit me up, message me on Instagram. My book is already posted on Kindle, on Amazon, on everything else. It's just in the final edit. I'm waiting on Jess's final endorsement of some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can find me all over Atlanta. And you can find me at Laugh Factory end of January. And I'll probably go back out to the Bay Area. I don't know. Come look for my ass. Just go Uncle G Comedy. Come find me. And I
Yeah.
hope to come to see you soon.
Amen. Listen, I can't wait. And I do. I'm. I don't go between enough, but I do go to Atlanta frequently. So I'm gonna make sure I check for you the next time I'm down
We'll
there.
do that. I'll get you up north of Atlanta a little bit. You'll enjoy that.
So thank you so much for
Thank
being
you
a
for
part
having
of
me.
my show. I appreciate it. I feel like we got some gems in here tonight.
I don't know what you got. You got a good buzz at 10 o'clock at night. So
That's all we needed.
I hope you
Really.
enjoyed it. I did
All
very
we
much.
needed. Most definitely. So you guys, you all make sure that you follow my guest tonight at Uncle G Comedy on Instagram. You go get the album. You go get the book. You go get the gummies. If you're in Atlanta, he be all over the place. Y'all already know what it is. What's down there? ATL, Comedy Theater, Uptown, all
Oh,
these
yeah.
spots. Go hit up every spot. You probably find him be the one white man on stage.
That's
No
true.
problem.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Yes, thank you so much. Also, right now on tour, you might catch him, you guys, if you are following Just Hilarious and Desi. They're out there doing their thing. Uncle G's out there doing this thing too. We will be right back here next week, you guys. Sex Talk with T Gray on WEMS Radio. I see you later. Bye bye.
Later.
Thank you.
I hope that was funny enough for whatever you're looking for, baby.
I was looking for a dynamic conversation, and you certainly gave it to me.
Good. It didn't go to sleep, did it? Did we?
No, not at all. No, and